What's up, everybody? We're Fortunate Youth. I'm Greg.
Hey, what's up? I'm Dan.
I'm Corey. Jered.
I'm Travi Bongo.
Thanks for having us.
California to becoming one of the most popular reggae rock bands in the county. What has been the key to your guys' growth and success?
The people, good vibes, peace,
Yep.
love, unity, and something
I
that's
agree.
contagious. It's called good vibes.
Yeah, it really is. I think it really is the people and, just spreading the vibes. And they've always kind of just carried the music with them everywhere. And yeah, shout out to all the fans and people listening to music.
you
All love.
and gals.
Your music blends classic dub and surf reggae with strong melodies and island-inspired percussion. How do you approach creating such a diverse sound?
It's different every time, truthfully. Sometimes it starts with lyrics and melody, and we kind of work around that. Sometimes it starts with drums and bass, and we work around that, So, I think our goal is always just try to make a new song every time. Sometimes you can fall into the formula of, like, what works for you. And, thinking outside the box and applying that. And each of us have our own styles and what we listen to. So it's kind of easy to incorporate everyone's preference to kind of get this nice mixture of everything that you listed off.
Yep, just have fun. That's what we try to do. Just have some fun and mix it up.
And known for your animated live performances, what do you believe is the most important element of live Fortunate Youth shows?
They just answered it. It's having fun.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's connecting with the audience for us, or at least for me. Like I don't know if this is a cheesy way of saying it, but I think of our sets like a big sing along, and I know I'm a fan of performances where even if I don't know all the words, I can feel like I'm singing along in some form or way, even if I'm, muttering or humming the melody. I feel like that interaction with our fans and the people who listen to our music is kind of like it's what I love about our set. Looking out and see people singing the words with Dan, and I know I'm singing along with Dan out of key, just yelling to myself. So it's kind of like I hope everyone's doing the same thing.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm just singing with the crowds.
You think he though?
Yep. It's definitely that interaction. We put something out there and then it comes back tenfold, and that energy from the people. I mean, that's what it's all about for sure.
Could you guys describe your process for writing music? How do you collaborate dynamics within the band and influence the creation of new songs?
Like
Great question.
Like Corey said, it's a little mix of everything.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a little mix of a different process every time. I think that's like the goal. But it kind of started like this on a couch. We'd pass around a couple acoustic guitars, and
Chords.
someone would get an idea out. Someone sing something, or
There's
one
more than
somebody
one
will
way to
throw
boil water.
creativity. Yeah, exactly. A lot of creative flow is usually the goal, and it could start from a bass line or just a couple chords.
It's funny because, like, for me, I can think of how each album was done in a different way. Like you said, first album was a lot of acoustic jamming. Second album, we jammed a lot in the garage and had songs that we'd each worked in the bands we were in. Third album, it's all a jam. It was actually a hodgepodge of recordings that we then reworked each song into new songs. Don't think twice. We literally didn't think twice.
wrote it on the road.
Yeah. Fortune Youth was cool because we all worked in different types of genres of music that we like.
right now, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
it's
This
funny.
is good stuff.
Yeah,
I hope you're
no
following
one.
along and checking them out.
All right, guys.
Online.
Over
Keep going, keep
and
going,
out.
keep going.
Over and out. Mic's down.
You got a few more.
And we got a new album coming out, so it's not coming out yet, and we're working on a few tunes, and I'm no title to any of it.
Volume
That's a lot
6
of
is
vague
coming out.
information.
There's actually
Oh yeah,
There's a
but
new-
we do have a Sugar Shack EP that's coming out next week, and it has a single on there that we haven't released a studio version of, Cali Vibes. So there's some new music there, and I don't remember how we came up with that one, but we did.
It's going to be good. And make sure to check out our stuff, Instagram, the Spotify.
Yeah.
Show some friends,
Not sure if we
Positive
answered the
things.
question, but
Oh, yeah.
Sugar Shack Volume 6 coming soon.
Like you do it.
And bass lines. The bass line.
Oh, yeah. We went through a lot of albums.
go.
There we
So
go.
kind.
So spreading messages of peace, love, and unity is a central frame to your guys' band. How do you incorporate these messages into your music?
Well, very well said. I mean, well,
Messages.
the messages.
Peace,
yeah.
love, and unity. I mean, for us, those core things that we obviously believe in, and we feel that we've learned a lot from the people that have really opened their doors to us and brought us into their lives. And I think we just try to be continuing the message of good vibes, peace, love, and unity, us all coming together. And the cure is like love. Love is a cure, basically.
That's a great answer, Greg.
That's Greg right there. He's pretty good right there.
And with a robust following, how do you engage your fans and keep them connected and involved in your musical journey?
Wow, that's a good one too.
Go for it, Trav. He doesn't know. I got it. I kind of want to pass it to my brother because, like, as a musician, as your career continues, like, the tough part is connecting with people who listen to your music. When you're younger in stages of working on music, like, you see a lot of people's face to face, and your schedule is open to talk to them. Jered does a lot of outreach. He stays engaged with our fans as much as we can. From our Instagrams, just replying to like story messages and direct messages. Social media is awesome because you can connect people very easily nowadays. We have our fan group on Facebook, and we all try to get in there weekly and just kind of chime in because ultimately, we're able to do what we do because of the support we have from people who just enjoy our music. I kind of look at the concept of just like those people support us enough that I just get to focus on making music. And that just shows to me the appreciation they have for what we do because that's that concept is you give us your time and your energy and we can then put our time and energy into what it is that you enjoy as much as we enjoy. Sorry, anything else to add?
I think that was great, Corn.
Beautifully
As a band
said.
that tours extensively, what has been one of your guys' most memorable touring experiences?
That's you. You got this.
I mean, I would just say, lately it's been like when we were doing like 200 plus shows in the white passenger van, because I just feel like on the journey that is to wherever you're going, it's not it's not easy. So you just kind of have to pile through, and then you make it, and you count your blessings, and you're just grateful for another day. And we're just grateful to have you take the time and everybody take the time to even listen to the music or come to the show or whatever have you, because it's really just the friends and family kind of concept, and connecting as many of your friends as you can through music, as a universal language that we found. It's very, we've had people send us messages from all around the world just being like, oh, I wish you guys would come down here and play or whatever, and we'd love to come play, right? But it's like, having the music accessible nowadays, I think that's when it was never as accessible as it is today, and so that's a nice thing. And just pushing that forward, and having the people just kind of share the vibe, and bring their family in on it, essentially music family.
Yeah, the cool part about touring is the people you talk to over the years. That's like your time to see them. I know it's not like a specific thing or a specific touring event that we've had, but just like, when we take breaks from being on the road, we all get to rest up and charge up, and then we remember all those familiar faces we see when we go out there. And we have been on a few handful of tours in the past year or two that have been awesome. We did a couple weeks with Stephen Marley, which was a great experience. Just like all of us looking up to the Marley family. Yeah. And all just appreciating the music. So getting to experience that was fun. But there's so many bands we've toured with that they've taught us a bunch. We've watched their shows and learned so much, and it's outside of who it's like a touring family. You don't always get to tour with the same people every time, so that experience is kind of awesome.
Lots of tours.
And who are your biggest musical influences, and how have they shaped the sound of Fortunate Youth?
Wow.
It's a lot to name.
Yeah, my influences have continually changed. And you try to incorporate aspects of what you like to listen to and music. As much as we all love reggae music, which we do, that's what got us into doing this. We all have different influences from different artists, and I like Anderson .Paak. I'm a big Paak fan. I try to work R&B and neo soul and hand claps into our song as much as I can. I know Dan's a blues guy. So he always incorporating what he can in a vocal sense. Jered's into soul music. Travi loves like heavy dub European reggae music, but
Simon.
yeah, and he's a Simon and Garfunkel fan. I forgot about that, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think yeah, we love it all. It's there's
Yeah, it's
there's
just
no
cool.
music that's unwelcomed.
Yeah.
And being such a diverse band from so many different, influences, and coming up from, couch to, touring all over the place, has there been any significant challenges the band has faced? And could you explain how you've been able to overcome them for possibly other bands to learn something or two?
I think Jered kind of touched on it where, when you're starting as a band, you don't know how much you're biting off, when
Yep.
you first dip into the water there, and it's really cool, and there's so many learning moments that occur, and I think, like he said, you just kind of really got to keep at it, keep trudging along on the path that is going to be challenging, but each step of the way you're learning something that's going to really guide you or benefit you later on. You may not see it as you're doing it, but you got to do things for the right reasons and know that it'll kind of come back later. And yeah, just keep at it. Like, keep creating, keep having fun with it, because the moment you're not having fun, it's that kind of just takes away from where, at least what we started. It was kind of all fun, and then that took us on a path, right? And we just continued on that. So you just got to keep at it for sure.
It's hard work, So like Greg's main point, like if you're not having fun doing it, you probably don't want to be doing it or shouldn't be doing it, because it takes a lot out of you doing all this. And you got to find a nice blend of like-minded people and slight difference of opinions, because when in the sense of us being like-minded, we can set goals and we all feel like we want to achieve those goals, and there's hurdles you have to jump through to achieve those goals. And then you also need the little bit of difference for someone to question with what you're doing is what you should do. A little what do we call it? The grinder. You put it through the grinder. Everyone, gauntlet, whatever you want to call it. Someone gives an idea or opinion. It's got to get through all of us if we're going to pursue it, and that's
for everyone. Then
and if you have a group of people where in the end, like, some people can make compromises or everyone can always agree, the mixture of the two, that is like communication. Bottom line. Younger bands, anyone in the industry, like, I can't stress how much communication amongst your people is valued. It helps.
Just the last one. It's just be a good person and respect that and respect others. You never know who's having a good day or a bad day. Just know that you're trying to make it every day a good day for everyone, and that's what you should be spreading.
Well said, Trav.
Any final thoughts?
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, all love. Just more music, more love.
Stay awesome. Stay fortunate.
Not for the music.
That's right.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, brother.